thank you very much. I'm starting with a video because it seemed to me that it would be useful to know just what birds we do have at Piha. And despite the fact that we've got a population of 1,100 people, residents, and 6 or 7,000 people during summer holidays on big days, despite that, we have quite a population of sea life. And if I find my here we go. Okay, so that's a clip from our website. It's the only thing that moves on it. One day we'd like a more sophisticated website, but for the moment, that's all that we have. But I wanted to let the credits run on that because you will have seen Geordie and Joanna featuring their people who have done so much to let us know let people know what the coastal bird population is like out at Piha. Also, though, it ends with a black screen, and which I'd like to suggest that you imagine as a dark sky, because I'm going to introduce you to another bird, another coastal bird from Piha. These are birds that people don't see because they fly over us at night. And this is a Cook's petrel, or possibly a young Pycroft petrel. The experts weren't able to agree when we asked the question. It had been sculling around outside our safe, and when I opened the door, it flew into the kitchen. So before releasing it, we took a couple of photos, and these Cook's petrels, we regularly hear them overhead, usually about an hour after dark. They're either, we're told, on their way back from feeding off the continental shelf out in the Tasman, back to their breeding grounds in the Hauraki Gulf, mostly on Hauturu, or vice versa. They seem to congregate once they arrive at the coast, and then before heading on their way. We never see them, but we often hear their calls. So in the heritage area, we value the night sky, not just its darkness, but I think we need to value its sounds as well. And here's one of the sounds, if I can bring that up. Okay, so those are grey-faced, Cook's petrels, and at various times of the year we hear them quite regularly. They're part of our flock of coastal birds at Piha. So now I've got a diagram showing the progression of grey-faced petrels and penguins detected in Piha. The yellow dots are the results of a study that was undertaken in 2016. So you can see at the almost at the top at Tawaha Point, there were petrels found there, and one or two others down at Taitomo Island near the Gap, which is at the southern end of the beach there. So that was 2016. Then a new study funded by the local board, thank you, was undertaken in 2019. And the 2019 results are there in purple or pink, as you wish. So you can see the massive changes that have taken place, much of it as a result of predator control that's been taking place in various parts of Piha. We at Pest Free Piha use two recording databases, and we obviously have to rationalize this at some point. But this is a shot from Trap NZ, which shows the trapping in public areas. So you can see that it pretty much matches where those birds were found in the 2019 survey. At Tawaha Point, at the Marawhora, in behind the Dotterels in Waitatura Beach, North Piha, and then down around the Gap. And we also, for backyard trapping, use EcoTrack. Obviously, as I say, we've got to rationalize this, but this is just a quick look at an EcoTrack printout which shows where backyard trapping is taking place. So the neighbourhood, which is in this case is Te Ahuahu Road, it runs from the yellow road, which is Piha Road, up there in the top right-hand corner, and is surrounded by the red line. The blue circles I think 50-metre diameter circles around traps that are in place, or bait stations that are in place in Te Ahuahu Road. You can see that some areas are a little over-trapped and others still have some gaps. So we've got a little distance to go there. And at the end of, on the seaward end, you can see a black line. Now that's a new initiative, which is 20, do I have that right? Yes, 20 fill-proof bait stations which go along the uninhabited part of what is now not Te Ahuahu Road, but Log Race Road, and it goes out to the coast. And the broad idea is that we are starting to build a southern defence system in Piha. I should also tell you that to the northeast, so across Piha Road from the end of Te Ahuahu Road, there is a farm, and we have something like 7 or 8 bait stations and a couple of traps there as well. So we are working to try and produce some defences in the south, and I know that we're running short of time, so I'm not going to detain you too long. But I just want to make this point that the more that I trap rats, stoats, possums, hedgehogs, mice, and other vermin, the more I see that the problem is not so much them. The greater problem is responsible pet ownership. This is a shot from the Gap. Dogs are prohibited there. Here's one bailing up a seal. But we have a constant problem of dogs on beaches. We need our people to do all the predator control, but we also need pet owners to be responsible.